Greetings to all my YouTube viewers for my channel Physics for Us. I'm so blessed to receive your comments and reviews on my various physics videos, which really motivates me to give more and more videos which will be useful for even the common man to understand certain physics concepts. Today's concept that we are going to discuss is Schrodinger's cat. So Schrodinger, let me emphasize about this person, mathematical physicist called Schrodinger. Erwin Schrodinger was a mathematical physicist who was he was an Irish physicist. He was the first person to give a big mathematical description for the wave nature of the particle, namely electrons. Just like light waves, electrons will also have dual nature, a particle nature and a wave nature. And Schrodinger had very nicely explained the wave nature of this electron in the form of mathematical equations and derivations, where he used a mathematical operator called wave function. It is symbolized by a Greek symbol xi. This xi particularly talks about how the energy levels are getting occupied by the electrons. How electrons are occupying various energy levels. All that is being finding to be very true till date from this Erwin Schrodinger's theory. In physics, we have something called Schrodinger's time-dependent and time-independent wave equations. This derivation clearly explains, and it is the universal derivation which received so much of applause and breakthrough in the field of quantum mechanics. So Schrodinger's cat. So what is this Schrodinger's cat? Before going to Schrodinger's cat, I should have to explain about this was a thoughtful experiment by Erwin Schrodinger which demonstrated a concept called quantum superposition. Quantum mechanics itself, people think it is so absurd and we cannot understand. It's not like that. When we have a real insightful imagination about each and every theory in quantum mechanics, we could really relish why this theory has come and what is the role it is playing in our present life. Schrodinger himself, he spoke about this quantum superposition, which is nothing but we have two atoms. This atom is having a quantum state. Another atom also you consider is having some quantum state. They can superimpose on each other. Just like waves in the classical mechanics, how two waves are superimposed on each other, giving rise to like something called interference, mixing of waves. From your Young's double slit experiment, we know two light waves can be mixed. Similarly, two atoms existing in different quantum states can also be mixed or superimposed with each other, leading to totally a different new quantum state of another atom. This is called quantum superposition. Erwin Schrodinger, he is also a very avid philosopher. So he is a person who writes so much books that one of his book called What is Life was published in the year 1944, where he has connected physics and philosophy. As explained in my previous videos called Physics and Philosophy, Erwin Schrodinger has given a mathematical life for the concept of matter waves, which was designed by Louis de Broglie. From taking this Louis de Broglie philosophical constant, he established a mathematical proof, because in those days the Euclidean geometry is what people were having a very hard belief. People will believe the scientific concepts only if it is given in the form of mathematical proof and equations. Schrodinger had taken that tagline and he has developed various mathematical theory for explaining the scientific concepts. So in his book, What is Life, he has mentioned how to see the life in the eyes of physics. He said that human body itself is a mechanism which is like totally obeying the laws of nature. He has given various philosophical implications, he has given various anecdotes, and he has explained about the determination, willpower, consciousness, subconsciousness, how the subconscious is connected to physics. So this kind of connectivity he has established in his book, which is a very, very interesting book for physics lovers. Now coming to Schrodinger's cat. So as I was telling you, the Schrodinger's cat is nothing but it is demonstrating the quantum superposition. We will consider a closed box. Inside the closed box, we place a cat and then a cat and then a poison in a flask. It is a hypocyanide poison and a radioactive substance. This radioactive substance where there is a single atom decaying, if it is happened to decay, that will trigger the shattering of the flask, the poison flask. The poison will also be getting released. The cat on consuming the poison will either be dead if it is not consuming, or if the radioactive substance is not decaying, then it might be alive. Only if the observer goes and opens the box, we will be able to witness whether the cat is alive or dead. Again, I am repeating, a cat is alive or dead. They are two different states. But Schroedinger said that until we open the box, there are two states happening simultaneously and parallelly. The cat will be alive as well as dead when the box is completely closed and observer is not going and opening. This is the quantum superimposition. The quantum superimposition is nothing but the cat, alive cat, a dead cat, they can exist parallelly and same time they can occur. This is called your quantum superposition inside a closed box. So he said that we don't know when the quantum superposition will actually end. Eventually it will end with time. Until somebody notices, they come to the box and they open the box, they could witness the cat, a alive cat or a dead cat only. It's not both. So your quantum superposition comes to a halt there until the observer goes and opens the box. This theory that he accomplished in those ages are still now being believed, and various interpretations have come for the Schrodinger's cat experiment. This is a very famous Schrodinger's cat experiment that Einstein made a few modifications. He said one amplifier can be added to this radioactive substance. Instead of this poison, we can have a gunpowder. So he had done various predictions on this. And we can also have another certain famous physicists like Ringer and then the Niels Bohr. They have given some predictions on the Schrodinger's cat. So this Schrodinger's cat quantum superposition concept is also now used in movies. As I told in my previous videos, it is used in the Avengers Endgame. It is used, this quantum superposition. It is used in some other like Marvel series and some quantum physics movies also. This is a very ideal concept that we say that there are two states existing simultaneously parallelly. So in my next videos, we'll talk about something called quantum qubit, because quantum computers are using this quantum qubit. See, we know what is a digit, okay, binary digit, a 0 and a 1. We know a 0 will exist or 1 will exist. But qubit is something which is the superimposition of these two states. It says that a 0 and 1 will exist parallelly and simultaneously. This is the beauty of quantum mechanics. I will not say quantum mechanics is absurd. A quantum mechanics is like your girlfriend. You have to understand more. Every day there is a new understanding for you which will give you a deeper insight of your soulmate. So with that note, I complete my video session and I'm so thankful for all my viewers. I want you all to kindly spread to your network and give me more subscriptions and reviews and comments and likes. Thank you. Thank you so much.